Hello, fourth graders. Welcome to lesson 4.13. Today we're going to be talking about something called lattice multiplication. And the word lattice, this is a picture of a lattice that you are seeing right in front of you. And actually, right outside the window where I am right now, there's a lattice right there. See, I'm pointing to it. It's usually used to grow flowers or plant vines and things like that. Okay, and the lattice has this structure to it. Hey, you're going to need that because you're going to see these lattice problems here. But before we get to that, you need to take a moment. You have two problems to solve. I would like for you to do 64 times 3 and 713 times 5 using any of the methods we've talked about before. So rectangle method or partial products, whatever you need. Go ahead and answer both of those now. All right. Now, what I want you to do is to look at your method and in column A and what you see in column B. You should see, well, what do you see? What are you noticing? Okay, if you used your method correctly, you should see for your answer, here, let's just do one real quick, right? 60 and 4 times 3, 180, 12, and then we add those up, and we get, look at this, see? 192 along the bottom, 192 here. The same thing was true over here. If you did everything right, if you did the problem right, you got this answer, and that is down here at the bottom. Okay, so let's get into what we're going to do and how this works. This is called lattice multiplication, right? It's an alternative method that we can use to multiply numbers. Okay, and I will tell you that this is usually either a love it or hate it method for kids. Some kids you will absolutely love this and you will want to do this every single time. And some of you will learn how to do this and then say you hate it and never ever do it again. And that's fine too, as long as you're getting a method that you can get correct answers with. Now, and I should say, if you've been getting correct answers using the rectangle method or something else, be careful about throwing that away in exchange for something that you don't know as well. If you're doing pretty well so far, just kind of listen and find out how to do this, and it might not be the one that's the best for you, but we'll see. Our goal here today is to multiply numbers using the lattice method, right? And we're still multiplying whole numbers here, like we have been through most of this unit. So this is what the lattice looks like, okay? And drawing it is actually a key thing. I'm going to teach you how to do that in just a moment. The way that we look at this, okay, is we have our 3 here and our 5 here. Think about it just like a multiplication fact chart. So 3 times 5 is 15. And we write it like that. And then for this box, right, we have 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. So we have our 2 facts there. And now we are going to add the numbers kind of in like a slanty way. So we don't need this, and we don't need this, and we don't need this. So we're going to add, you can kind of turn your head a little sideways if you want, right? 5 plus nothing equals 5. Then here we have 1 plus 2, which equals 3. And over here, 1 plus nothing equals 1. And that is our answer, 135. Okay, let's do another one. So let's have you help me a little bit. How about this box? What am I going to get for this box? Okay, you should have said 45. The reason that it's 45 is because 9 times 5 equals 45. Okay, how about this box here? It's 40. Okay, it's 40 because 8 times 5 is 40. And now we can get rid of these numbers so that we don't get them mixed in. If you don't get rid of those, sometimes people will add those in too, right? And so getting rid of those numbers gets them out of the way. 5 plus nothing equals 5. 4 plus 0 equals 4. and 4 here, 445. Now you need to know how to draw these boxes, okay? And because they actually, we actually have all different sizes. I mean, look at some of the ones that are coming up. We even have ones that look like that. Okay, so let me teach you some of the drawing of them first. Grab a notebook and paper or a dry erase board. Okay, if you have a 2-digit number times a 1-digit number, you're going to draw the rectangle, and then you're going to split it here. Now, watch these lines. Watch carefully. They go from corner to corner and through. What do I mean by that? Start at the corner, through the other corner, and keep going. Right? Not like this. Corner to corner and through. Corner to corner and through. See how that looks? If you have longer ones, maybe you want to do a 4-digit number times a 1-digit number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Corner, corner, through. Corner, corner, through. Corner, corner, through. Corner, corner, through. Right? If you don't get those lines in the right spots, you'll definitely not be able to get the problems right. Later on in your page, we're going to see these where you have 2 digits times 2 digits. You start by making a window, and then it's corner, corner, through again, right? Start here, corner, corner, through. This is going to hit 3 corners, corner, 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 through, corner, corner, through, right? So take a moment and practice that for me. All right. So let's look about what we do when we have some larger numbers here. So now we need to fill in the facts here. So we have 6 times 7, 7 times 7, and 7 times 3. That's why I'm knowing all your multiplication facts is super duper important. 49 and 21. Now, this is the first time. Let's see. Can we zoom in on that here? Yep. When we're going to add these, watch this, right? We need to get rid of the old numbers. This is the first time where we're going to need to carry, just like we carry when we're adding regularly. So watch this. 2 plus nothing equals 2. Yes, and if you're not on page 140, make sure to grab that so that you can get this one done. Free problem here. But now 4 plus 9. Well, 4 plus 9 is 13. And when you're adding and you have 4 plus 9, you usually take the 3 and carry the 1, right? We do that here too. We keep the 3 and carry the 1 up to there, right? Because it's going to now go in this column. 1 plus 4 plus 1 equals 6. And 2 by itself, 2,632. All right, so your math journal page, we're going to do one of these. There's our objective, right? We're multiplying numbers using the lattice method. You are going to, let's see, you've got this math journal page, but I want to show, let's do one of these together too. Okay. So let's pick, which one do I want to pick? I want to pick this one. Okay, 26 times 26. So 26, so we need to put the 2 in the 6 and the 2 in the 6. And now we start multiplying. But remember, you have to think of it like a multiplication chart, right? If you're trying to figure out what goes in this box, you look up and you look to the side. 2 times 6 is 12. For this box, we would have 6 times 6, which equals 36. 6 times 2 is 12. And then this is why I picked this one. 2 times 2 is 4. Now, watch this. If I do this, that is the number 40. What I have to do instead is do this. Okay, 04. If you have a single digit, make sure that you put the 0 in the higher place value. All right, now we have a lot to add up here. Get rid of those so they don't confuse you. 6 plus nothing is 6. Here we have 2 plus 3 plus 2, 7. Here we have 1 plus 4 plus 1, which is 5, and 0 would be nothing. So our answer is 576. All right, you are doing this math journal page. We have done number 1 and number 7. So you are going to do the rest of the problems on math journal page 141. This is the lattice method. If you love it, great. You might want to keep doing it all the time if it's getting you the answer right every time. If you hate it, great too. You're going to do this page and then probably never ever use it again in your lifetime. And you'll be happy about that. All right, fourth graders, this is lattice multiplication. This is the last unit in our the last lesson in our unit, which is really focused a lot on multiplication, giving folks different methods, different ideas of things that they can do to be able to solve multiplication problems. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. And good luck.